Welcome everyone. The next chapter of your love life is today's timeless pick a card. Pile 1 we have carnelian, pile 2 clear quartz, and pile 3 obsidian. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome pile 1. If you chose carnelian, this is your reading. This is the next chapter of your love life. So the number 14 could be relevant to you as well as the number 5. So I'm going to look at the number first and foremost. The number is indicative of change, okay? So there's some kind of change here. And with carnelian being here, because carnelian is a very high vibe crystal. Not that the other ones aren't, okay? But this one especially is it's connected to motivation and masculinity and self-confidence, self-assurance. So very positive, uplifting, forward movement kind of energy. And so I feel this change is happening and it's for the better. And it is somehow connected to the fact that your own self-confidence levels are very, very healthy. Okay? But I'm also seeing a healthy masculine energy. Now, if you are this masculine energy, I see your energy is very healthy to be aligned with a feminine energy. If you are a feminine energy, I see a very strong, healthy masculine energy around you, okay? Whether this person is already in your life or about to be, or things are about to move to the next level, we're going to see. But there's a healthy change here, a healthy change in when it comes to the dynamic of your love life or in your love life. I feel you feeling a lot more confident as well, thus attracting better circumstances, better experiences in love. I see a sense of dignity and poise. I see you not settling. I see you knowing your worth and not accepting anything that would harm you or hurt you. I feel you're coming across as someone who is confident in your strengths right now, and you trust the path. You trust that good things will come your way. Okay, but I do also see you leaving behind something familiar. Or a familiar mindset, or a familiar way of living, or some kind of familiarity that you're letting go of here in this process. Okay, so what's the next chapter in your love life for pile number 1? Please show me. Okay, what are we going to start with? The Aster dice, okay. All right, okay, so we have the number 10 or 10th house, so could be something to do with career, South Node, and Pisces. Okay, so the familiar. Again, that South Node there, I feel you're letting go of something familiar, either a belief system or a whole way of life, or there's something here that you are, this energy that you're moving, shifting out of, right, from your past or the way you used to do things, or a past experience, something like that. You could have Capricorn or Pisces in your chart. Again, you could also have Gemini or Virgo. Something about May 14th could be relevant to you. You could have Taurus in your chart. Something about your career here or visibility may have something to do with your love life, okay? Career, visibility, either being visible or someone who is visible. I'm seeing a lot of fame, well, for some of you it's fame, okay? For some of you, you may be famous, or this may be someone who is famous. A lot of people are famous these days, so that's all very relative. But I see high positions, like you're either a boss, this person could be a boss, whoever this masculine energy is, I see this masculine energy very much in their power and their masculine energy. So I'm seeing a business owner, entrepreneur, boss kind of person that I'm seeing here. Now, if you're the masculine, I feel this is you. Again, if you're the feminine, you could be a boss lady, okay? Take what resonates here. But I do see career as being very strong when it comes to this shift here in your love life, okay? Or a career, or the fact that you are visible, will be visible, or dealing with someone who's visible, or someone who is just high in the ranks in some area of life that has to do with work, okay? Or maybe someone is on a screen and seen by many people. I see a spiritual connection here with a Pisces energy. Very spiritual connection. I'm also seeing Aries. Okay, so I think out of all the 12 signs, we already have at least 6, if I'm not mistaken. But let's keep going and see what you get. Okay, we have the garden and the gate, and the number 30 could be relevant, but it looks like she's waiting for something. It looks like she's waiting for something to happen. But yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm picking up here. It's like you want more, or you're hoping for something. You're waiting for something, hoping for something. You want more out of your love life, okay? This beautiful garden, I feel, represents you and your accomplishments, you know, how you've taken care of yourself and how you've built your own self-confidence. I see how you've built your own self-confidence over time that has led you up to this moment where you have this beautiful garden to offer. And so you want something or someone to match you. If you're already in a relationship, you would like your person to match you, or you're ready for something and you're waiting for something, or you just want, you know, someone in your life who can match you. But we're going to see what the deal is here. The number 3 could be relevant as well. And now I'm seeing definitely Gemini energy. I am seeing social events. I'm seeing short trips, and I'm seeing maybe you have to travel for work in a neighboring city or something, or someone travels for work to your city from a neighboring city or a neighboring country if it's that close. Okay, now I'm also seeing your relatives, possibly neighbors and possibly siblings here. Could have something to do with your love life in some way, may influence something about communication or working in the field of data analysis or communication or sales as well. Sales. Walking around town. So something about walking around a neighboring town could be symbolic here. But we're going to see what else we have. Chemistry. So what's next in your love life? There's chemistry, a strong magnetic attraction between two people. Now there could be an age gap here, okay? I am also seeing reconciliation. So there could be a reconciliation. Someone from your past returning to your life, someone who you have a strong chemistry with, or this could be someone from a past life as well. Retreat, spending time alone with someone, disconnecting from the world. Okay, so maybe there's an element here that's going to be a secret to start off with this person. Okay, you're not going to be telling everyone about this. You're going to let it grow in silence. Let's put it that way. So other people cannot influence it. Maybe you've had a bad experience in the past where you've had other people meddle with your love life. And this is with the soulmate here, okay? If you're with someone and you know this person is your soulmate, it could be that you are going to go on short trips with your person and retreat to spend time alone with your person, and you will reconcile if things have been going a little bit sour between the two of you, okay? Take what resonates here. But with the South Node here, definitely there, if you're single and there's someone from your past that maybe things didn't quite get off the ground and it's a soulmate, I'm not seeing any like bad kind of ex here. I'm just seeing someone from your past, could be coming back, or from a past life, okay? But we're going to see more specifically when we get the tarot out, okay? Now we also have talking. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of communication here. I did see that with the 3rd house. So you're going to love talking to this person. And the more you talk, the more you're going to be interested in each other, whether this is someone you're already with or someone new. If you're already with someone, you know this is your soulmate and things have been fuzzy between you and you would like to recover the connection, then I do feel through conversation, things are going to shift in a positive way. For some of you, you're going to get an email from someone from your past, or a call or a text message, or you're just going to be talking a lot more to this person who you've been interested in and who is interested in you. And we have love. So definitely the next chapter of your love life will be filled with love, unconditional love, but it's based also on self-love, right? You've done a lot of work. You've come a long way on the journey of self-love. And because of that, you are now attracting a lot of affection and passion and a lot of unconditional love, because you're embodying this energy. And when we embody a certain energy, we create this vibration field around us that is that energy. And when that happens, we're matching the frequency of love, and then we attract more love, okay? So next chapter could be marriage for some of you, taking things to the next level, right? Or you are married. Take what resonates. And we have the number 3 there again. So again, you could get married to someone who you meet at work, or someone you are introduced to by your neighbors or relatives or siblings maybe, or while you are in a neighboring like city walking around, or someone comes to your city, something like that. Or you could elope to get married with your person if you're already with the person you want to get married to. Because if you want to stay with someone you're with, I see that absolutely happening. I don't really see a breakage here. What I see is a change and a shift in the dynamic. Of course, if you want to break up, then yes, that can happen here, even though I'm not being shown that, okay? It's definitely your will. But I see things moving to the next level, a higher level of commitment with the soulmate here. And that's marriage. And we have high honor. So a very honorable step will be taken, whether you're the masculine and you honor the feminine here, or whether you're the feminine, the masculine will really honor you through a commitment here. The number 25 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. High honor. Okay. So high honor, honorable, and honorable commitment here. Okay. Now we have the turquoise and okay, so we have peace, tranquility, and patience. So with this one, I'm hearing your patience has paid off. Your patience is paying off. I see peace when it comes to your love life, tranquility. And you know how, I'm always saying that love is the highest vibration, closer to God, which is the highest vibration, but peace is even higher than that. So definitely, as they say, peace and love is what I see for your love life here. Tranquil, calm, love life. And it says, turquoise reminds you that there are gifts in every day and each moment in your life matters. So you're going to start being grateful for the small things in your love life. Small things add up and become big things over time. Have patience for all of your labors of love, including yourself. Your patience is paying off. Your hard work is paying off. The hard work you've been putting on yourself and on relationships. Regarded as a bridge between heaven and earth, turquoise is a sacred stone in many Native American traditions. You could have Native American background and ancestry. Not for all of you, but you could. And used as a source of healing and connection. So there's a lot of healing when it comes to your love life, and you're going to feel very, very connected here to a soulmate. Okay? Link to the heavens within yourself. So life is going to feel like heaven on earth is what I'm seeing here. The parts that you bring joy, that bring you joy and remind you of your own inner magic. So I see a lot of joy when it comes to your love life, and I see you being reminded of how magical you are, because this is the kind of connection that makes you blossom, that makes you feel special, that reminds you how special you are. Now I'm seeing Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, so we almost have all the signs on the table. Jupiter, Venus, Neptune could be in your Jupiter, Venus, or Neptune could be in Pisces, Sagittarius, or Scorpio, or the person that you're going to be dealing with or you're dealing with, okay? Okay, wow, beautiful reading so far. So 10th house, oh my gosh. See, that came out in the dice, and look, these decks are all pre-shuffled. So, guys, what can I say? You could meet on the job, okay? Or, you know, you're dealing with someone, either you're in a high position of responsibility, of achievement, of fame, notoriety. Maybe you're some kind of an authority figure, a boss, or your person is, okay? Building an empire. I'm seeing 2 seats here, though. So I feel you could end up building an empire with this person, a legacy, creating a legacy together. So power couple vibes. But yeah, it could be that the 2 of you are a power couple, as in, yeah, you create something together that is bigger than yourselves. And yeah, or again, yeah, let's just see. We have Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio did come out as a sign. So you or your person could have Scorpio. The next chapter of your love life is definitely going to be very transformative on a very deep, visceral, intimate level. It's intimacy with self and intimacy with this person. So bedroom time, of course, as physical intimacy, but also emotional, spiritual intimacy, mental intimacy here. I see a very passionate connection, possibly secretive in the beginning, because I do see marriage here. Very intimate, very primal, very lustful. So besides all this unconditional love, there's also lust. You know how sometimes people separate the 2, but you know, when it's true, love and lust can coexist. Absolutely. But even if, you know, taking turns here, but there could be lust arising from this unconditional love as well. Lust doesn't always have to be coming from a dark place, or, you know, a place of impulse, or no, this is a deep, deep connection, a very strong bond here is what I'm seeing here. And it's on all levels is what I'm being shown: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual levels, all intertwined. I see you really fusing with this person here. It's also a very regenerative connection here. There could be an element of taboo here to this for some reason, either because of an age gap or different cultures. Some kind of a taboo here, and why you keep this a secret for a while, possibly. But it's deep, very deep and intense. Okay. It's almost like you have this almost like animalistic draw to each other, like you can't resist each other. It's that strong. Okay, Jupiter. Yeah, and Jupiter is the planet that is associated to marriage here. So, but I see a very like expansive connection when it comes to intimacy being deep and expansive. And I do see an element of you guys taking risks together and traveling together. And there could be like a physical distance, a cultural difference here, definitely with Jupiter. But like you're like 2 magnets here. And you know, the universe is going to bless this connection. The universe will be very generous with you when it comes to your love life in your next chapter. You could have to travel or relocate here to be able to see each other, to be with each other, to marry each other, to live with each other. One of you could be a teacher, maybe both of you, but one of you could be a teacher here. Someone who has a really good reputation as a teacher, possibly in university, or a spiritual teacher, something like that. Possibly online as well. But very positive, like I just see a lot of positive energy coming out of your next chapter here, Uranus. You're not going to be expecting this, the way this happens, or the way this happened in the past, because it could be someone you're already identifying in your life from your past, from your childhood, or it's just like you're either gonna like all of a sudden realize this is your soulmate and you've known this person for your whole life, and it comes to you through a vision or a thought or a dream or something like that, and it's just out of the blue, you just don't see this coming, and all of a sudden you're struck with this. You have an epiphany about this person or this situation, or this is someone who comes completely out of left field, who's from your past life, and all of a sudden this person's in your life, and all of a sudden everything seems like rainbows and blessings and wow, yeah, very unexpected, but again, very surprising and very freeing, but at the same time, it then, makes you look at your life, and there are changes that need to happen in some way, because the way your life is structured is not exactly very, how do I put this, ready for this. It's like you're almost like not ready for how this happens or what happens or when it happens, right? But let's see. The medallion. So the medallion, and we have the solar plexus chakra. So something about this connection makes you feel very strong. It's almost like strengthens you, and your self-confidence gets positively affected here. And the number 59 could be relevant, as well as the number 14 and the number 5. Again, 14, angel number. Go check that out. 55, angel number. It changes you deeply, and it changes you to your core. It changes you to in your heart space. It's almost like you wear this person on your chest. This person is in your heart and is not leaving anytime soon or ever. It's just like something that sticks, because it's so deep, it's so intense, it's so unlike anything else that you've ever experienced or felt toward anyone else here. So let's have a look at your tarot. All right, so first card out, we have Page of Inspiration. So you could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in your chart. There could be an age gap between you and this person. Again, it could be that you end up starting a project with this person, or even having a child, even though the child energy is not coming through very strongly here. But I'm seeing new beginning here, and it's almost like you feel this coming. Whatever is going to happen next in your love life, whatever is the next chapter in your love life, you kind of feel it coming, because you're very connected, and so you intuitively already know that what's coming next. And it's coming at a time where you're ready for a new beginning. You're feeling inspired. You're feeling fired up and motivated. You're just really connected to your inner child. Your energy is very youthful. I just see a very youthful energy. Yeah. And you're financially independent, and you're feeling confident, and you're feeling good. It's like you're not even paying attention to your love life. It's like it's not something that worries you or causes you any... It's just something that you're just not thinking about it, but because you intuitively know and trust that something will happen, so you're in this energy of trust and surrender here. Four of Voices. Yeah, it's like you're taking care of yourself. You're just relaxing and working and taking care of life and being practical and following your passion and your inspiration and relaxing. What else do we have here? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're feeling stuck in some way in your life, but and it has something to do with mental activity. Like you're thinking and thinking and thinking, but you're not thinking about love at all, is what I'm seeing here. It's not like you're thinking about love. You're thinking about, with the Seven of Water here, you're weighing your options. That's what you're thinking about. Should I go left? Should I go right? What is the best path for me? Should I use these talents, those skills? Do I have enough experience? What should I choose? And there's something else interesting showing up here. And with Jupiter and the Seven of Cups, I'm seeing a lot of options. So it's like you're going to have lots of options in love, whether you want this or not. Especially if you're single. You're going to notice that more, especially if you're single. If you're not single, it's like you're just going to be focused on something else. And if you're married or if you're living with someone or if you're dating or if you're single, you're just going to be focused on something else. And there's like a lot of options here. I see a lot of options in love here. Page of Inspiration, Four of Materials. But it's like you're holding on to, you're thinking about saving money, what you're passionate about in your career. There's a lot of self-focus here. Yeah, Queen of Materials, your money's looking really good. You're growing your financial stability here, the Magician, and you're manifesting the life, the person, the love that you want. Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, the Sun. Okay, beautiful. I love this. And we have the Queen of Pentacles twice. These are two different decks and they're the same Queen of Pentacles. That one is called Queen of Materials and that one is called the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like the next chapter of your love life is going to be happening and it's gonna bring you a lot of happiness, but it's because you are not focused on love. And I just see it's things are shifting and unfolding in a very positive way because you are shifting and unfolding in a positive way where you are raising your vibration. You are just focusing on the things you can control, taking the focus off the things that you cannot control. And you're just creating this beautiful, what I do see though is a lot of stability and joy in your love life. Someone could be locking it down with you or making you feel very safe with them and secure, or taking things to the next level. Or for those of you, I see if you want to renew your vows, someone is going to want to renew the vows with you. If you are not wanting to renew your vows, I just do see you feeling very stable, whether you're with someone or not. I just see it very much going toward the stability that you want, okay? But if you're single, definitely at least two people are going to want to lock it down with you, want to marry you, okay? You're going to have options, and these options are serious, like for commitment options is what I'm seeing here. So some of you are becoming a wife or a husband, something like that, because we do have two Queens of Materials and two marriage cards. So take that as it resonates. Business venture, but again, your focus is going to be on your work. And it says trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. And again, this could be power couple vibes where you're doing this business venture together, or you're going to meet this person because you're focused on a business venture, or because life takes you closer to this person where you have to take your business venture or something like that. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your love life and now a new and even better part is beginning. Yeah, I did see that from the beginning. You're going toward better when it comes to your love life. Marriage, again. Yeah, I mean, marriage, we have marriage twice in the cards here. So it could be like a marriage and a business partnership, very possibly, and travel. So it could be that you have to relocate to get married, or you will relocate with your husband or wife for business reasons, or you will travel together after you get married and like on a honeymoon or something. Wow, okay, bring love into the situation. Yeah, I mean, a new beginning in love. So whatever that means for you, that's what you're getting. You could have Aquarius in your chart. A new beginning. And I see New Moon in Aquarius. So the third week of January, I feel, is going to be significant for you in some way, shape, or form here. But there's definitely more love being poured into your life. And we did see the unconditional love here. And you know, this deck doesn't all say the word love on it. So next chapter in your love life is definitely going to be filled with love, joy, commitment. It's basically what you're manifesting with the Magician right here in the middle. So you're manifesting effectively, and it's all because you've learned to shield yourself. And you know what? You're actually going to want to shield and protect whatever you create now in your love life from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So make sure you protect whatever is coming your way, because it's going to be worthy of protection, okay? And the way you protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies, now these fear-based energies could be your own self-sabotage or external energies coming in, is by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you and your romantic partner together inside this cocoon. Law of attraction. I feel the next chapter of your love life, again with the Magician here, it says relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies, because you are attracting differently. You're manifesting. Basically, again, the next chapter is going to be a very positive manifestation. Okay? So I hope this was helpful, pile number 1. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content will be on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. If you want to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit the notification bell for notifications. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. You chose the clear quartz. So let's see the next chapter of your love life. Clear quartz. The number 18 could be relevant. The number 9. I see closing some kind of a cycle in the next chapter or before you enter this next chapter, which would make sense. It is a next chapter. It is a closing of a cycle. But it could be that the next chapter will be one of closing the cycle, which is one of those, it's one of those like transition chapters. I'm seeing a transition chapter for you guys. With clear quartz, I'm seeing in the next chapter of your love life, the biggest thing I see is that you're going to gain clarity. Everything will be magnified. The truth will be magnified. Everything is going to be crystal clear to you about where you've been, where you're going, people, how you want things to be. It's almost like a redefinition or a definition, something like that. But it's going to be a chapter where you're going to grow and expand and learn a lot. Okay, you're going to learn because you're going to see the truth. A lot will be exposed to you about love in general, about the people in your life or the person or whatever. And I do feel in the next chapter of your love life, you're going to be more focused on growth. Okay, growth and expansion. So whatever you have to do, whether that is wait or work on yourself or have a certain experience that will help you grow, that's what I see here. But again, I do see an abundance of love because love will be amplified in some way, shape, or form. Now, does this mean that it's going to be all, just hunky-dory and rosy and rainbows and unicorns? I'm not so sure. I feel it's going to be interesting. It's going to be transformative. Is it always going to be one big party? No, I don't see that, but it's definitely going to challenge you and you're going to be grateful for the next chapter in whatever happens. So, all right, the number 18 could be relevant to you. Oops. There we go. All right, so let's jump right into the Astro Dice, see what comes out. Oops. Let me just set the decor straight. Okay, and we have Scorpio. Welcome, Scorpio, if you're in the house. Welcome, my Scorpies. Or you could have strong Scorpio in your chart, or Scorpio could be important and relevant. The number 4, 4th house, and Neptune or Pisces. I'm seeing Cancerian, Scorpio, and Pisces. I'm seeing the water signs. Ooh. So the next chapter is going to be emotional. Feelings. Very much emotional, all about the feels. You're going to be in your feels in the next chapter. A lot of crying, a lot of feeling, a lot of activation of your heart chakra, a lot of dreams, a lot of spiritual connection here. Wow, it's like you're gaining clarity about, soulmates and who is your soulmate, who is your twin flame, all those things. You're going to do a deep dive. You're going to be doing like a lot of learning about spiritual love. I'm seeing spiritual love. I'm seeing feelings. I'm seeing romance. I'm seeing depth here. I'm also seeing intensity. I'm seeing bedroom. I'm seeing the bedroom. I'm seeing the bed. I'm seeing sensual physical exchanges that are very deeply meaningful. Okay, beautiful. So let's keep going here. We have victory. So it's going to be successful. You're going to feel like a success. It's going to be a success. no matter what the road or the path is, it's like you're going to feel like you've won, okay? You've won. Whatever that means to you. The number 28 here, 28 is a number that I associate with wealth. So, okay, in some way, you know, financial wealth could be tied into this. It could be with the 4th house and the number 28. It means that you're going to be able to buy a home for yourself, your family, or pay off the mortgage or get a loan or something like that and have enough money to do so. Or your dream home, the place you want to live with your partner, your dream home, your dream bed, your dream bedroom. For some of you, there's motherhood here. So some of you will become mothers or you will become fathers. I'm seeing something very dreamy, very ethereal, but also like gut-wrenching, like almost it's something you feel so deeply that it brings out these such powerful emotions out of you. But it's going to feel like, oh, this is what love is. That's what I see here. Oh, this is what love is supposed to be and supposed to feel like. Attraction. So I see a strong attraction, and this is going to happen as you are not even expecting this to happen in the way it does. While you're just enjoying your life, you become more attractive and you attract in love, or there's something to do with a strong attraction here. A strong, deeply felt, emotional, physical, spiritual attraction. And a lot of passion. Oh yeah, I do see that. I did see that with all that bedroom energy and the water signs and all those emotions coming up. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So your heart and soul will be singing even though you may at times be crying very much. And all this crying is like love crying. It's crying because of love. That's what I'm seeing. It's not because of something bad. It's just because of love. Codependency. Okay, so it could be that you're analyzing codependency from the past, or it could be the kind of passion and attraction that is addictive, okay? And that will help you grow and analyze that and heal any addiction that you may have connected to your romantic life. And your emotions and your feelings are going to be a mirror to maybe what could be going on within you that needs healing, that makes you codependent for whatever reason. But again, you know, codependency, you could easily turn codependency into healthy interdependence. But again, it could be something so strong and so visceral that you just feel obsessed. So there's an element of addiction and obsession here. But if that is the case for you, you're going to learn and grow a lot from this. But I do feel very, very strong feelings that will arise and very strong emotions, okay, that will be triggered here. And it says release your ex. Oh, okay, so the growth going on here could be that it's going to help you, whatever happens in this next transition chapter, it's going to help you release a codependency from an ex, okay? And and what will be magnified and amplified here is the fact, or the clarity that you gain is the fact that you need to clear someone's energy from your life. And this is going to bring out a lot of tears, but in the end, you will be victorious. So the victory here is getting rid of codependency, releasing codependency, because it says release, and so you're going to release codependency. These strong emotions coming up. We have a love call, so there's going to be a love call in your next chapter. Someone will express their love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So your next chapter may very well be from starting with a call where someone tells you how they feel and how they're thinking of you and letting you know. This could even be someone from your past, but we have the Phoenix, and it says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. So maybe in the next chapter, you're going to allow someone back in, or you're going to revisit a certain relationship only to end it or to transform it. You're going to make that decision. You either rekindle, renew, or you change your mind and you grow out of it. Main male. Okay, so you could be this main male, or this could be your main male in this situation here. Let me see. You're number one. The only one. Okay. Distant horizons. So there could be a long distance here. a long distance connection, long distance relationship going on in the next chapter, or someone may be calling you from a distance, and this could be your number one main person. But maybe at the same time you're releasing some codependency from an ex, or you will successfully do so. The number 36, the number 9, closing a chapter of a long distance. Okay, so it could be that if you're in a long distance relationship, you're working things out, whether you move forward or you together, or you move away from each other. It could be that next transition chapter for you. Hematite. Grounding, magnetic pull, focus. Yeah, there's definitely with this attraction, there's a magnetizing attraction between two people here, very strong. No matter what, even if you're at this distance here, like this person could live overseas or something, and they call you, of course, because they can't meet up with you, they can't really date you. And so there's a lot of communication, long distance communication over the phone maybe. Okay, and it says, but it could be that you're grounding this connection in the physical. It's like you're maybe being able to ground this in the physical, because there's just such a strong, it's like you're addicted to each other or something like that. But at the same time, you're working through releasing the addiction toward this person or someone else here, or you're clearing this person or someone else to be able to accommodate this person. It's a transition period. That's what I'm seeing here. That's going to bring up a lot of emotions. Okay, with a magnetism that is sky high, yeah, hematite has the ability to absorb negative emotions. So your negative emotions will be absorbed and create strong energetic boundaries. The growth that you're going to make in this next chapter is that you're going to learn strong boundaries, and you're going to apply them because it's energetic and it's going to work from within you. Your energy is going to change, and because your energy is changing, your boundaries are going to become clear. Its authoritarian force releases self-imposed limitations. So you will be releasing any self-imposed limitations, any limitations you imposed upon yourself. So you're going to free yourself from things you used to hold yourself back with. A powerful stone to use in grounding oneself. Hematite activates the root chakra and balances out the 7 chakras by pulling toxicity from your aura. So next chapter is transition. You're going to be balancing out your energy centers, the 7 chakras, by pulling toxicity from your aura. Deriving from the Latin word for blood, hematite cleanses the blood. So guys, if you want to cleanse your blood in your body and promote circulation and energize the nervous system to begin anew, wear a hematite bracelet, okay? Use hematite when you need that extra boost. So it's like you could be cleansing a past relationship from your blood, literally. You know, those remnants that from the exchange you have with that person, it's like it's going to fully leave your system by promoting circulation, and you're going to feel energized by releasing someone who is not really good for your energy. I do see that, and you're going to begin anew. There's like a new beginning here for you in love, definitely. 4th house, and we do have the 4 here in the dice, and you saw me shuffle that, and this was pre-shuffled from these decks that I have for the pile. So that is one synchronicity right there, which I love to show you guys just because. And I did see the bed in the bedroom, and there we go, because I was seeing this card as I was reading the 4th house, because I do have this card come out a lot. So family home, I see the next chapter, something to do with a family home. But again, comfort, cooking, you're feeling comfortable at home in your bed. You're going to be cooking, maybe spending time with your family, or healing a codependent relationship if you live together. That is a possibility. Cooking, inner world, real estate. Again, maybe having the money to buy the house, or to pay the mortgage, or to get a loan, something like that. I do see a lot of self-care and rejuvenation for you. I'm seeing just closing a cycle, opening a new one here. I'm seeing like releasing an ex energy so that you can welcome a new energy. And maybe you're going to be, this person is moving in with you, the new person, and you're just spending a lot of time alone in the bedroom. But let's see, Mars, a lot of action. whoever the masculine energy is here, whether it's you or someone else, the masculine energy is going to be taking a lot of action here. So if you're feminine and masculine energy taking a lot of passionate action toward you, I'm seeing Aries now, a lot of excitement for sure. I see you taking action from your heart space as well. Being more courageous when it comes to love, following your passion. I see you like high sex drive, okay? I'm just seeing high sex drive with the Mars next to the 4th house here. And 3rd house, a lot of communication, online possibly, over the phone. Exhilaration when it comes to communication. It's like very intense, very almost obsessive, but just very addictive. Communication is addictive. Communication is addictive. It could be that after like there's a distance, someone comes closer to you physically and like geographically closer, and you go on dates with this person. Sextile, there's definitely an opportunity to release someone from your past and to start anew if that's something that you want. Now, if this pile is not resonating with you, if you're not in a transition, go ahead and choose one of the other piles. But there's an energy to synergize with someone here. There's a window of opportunity to release someone, and as you release someone, someone new comes in if that's something that you're wanting. The nectar. I do see life and love becoming sweeter here in your next chapter of your love life. 55, 58 could be a relevant number for you, as well as the number 13 and the number 4. 4s are very strong here. 444. In this next chapter, you're definitely being guided, supported, and protected by your archangels, okay? And there's something to do with creating more stability for yourself when it comes to your love life, like a stable ground. 3 of Pentacles, a strong, stable foundation. 7 of Voices, 7 of Swords, self-sabotage, possibly 9 of Voices, anxiety, overthinking, possibly overthinking and having sleepless nights. Ooh, overcoming this with the 10 of Cups here. Emotional fulfillment after a time of... So look, if you were dealing like with a third-party situation, you're going to remove yourself from that energy. As much as it may be hard for you, you're removing yourself from that equation. You're no longer going to be a part of that. If you have been in self-sabotage, you're also going to stop doing that. And once you make that decision to stop sabotaging, because of the growth that you're going to make here, it's going to be an intense time of like deep upheaval when it comes to your emotions and your feelings, but you're coming out really learning about what makes you happy, how to achieve that happiness, how to manifest the emotional fulfillment. Okay, let's clarify the 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Yeah, I mean, this is what you want. You want stability, you want bliss, you want something you can rely upon. I see, for going from the 3 of Pentacles, which is a 3, if you can imagine some like stable foundation on a 3-legged structure is going to be on a 4-legged structure, if that makes sense. So you're heading toward more stability, and it starts with self and your self-healing and healing from the past and releasing whatever you have to release. But it's like the next phase is going to be like a transition phase. It's going to be a transition chapter where, you know, if you were to write the book, the chapter would be called Transition, something like that, or transitioning to better, or transitioning to more stable, or transitioning to the thing that I want, that kind of thing. But it's like, if you were dealing with any like third-party kind of situation, you're moving away from that because you're understanding that that is toxic. It is maybe something, I don't know what's going on here. But if you don't identify with that, you're just, anything that is perceived to be an addiction or a codependency you may have that is getting in the way of you being happy with someone else or with the same person or whatever, just take what resonates. You are going to do what it takes to make sure your love life is stable moving forward. So the next chapter is all about laying a stable foundation for what you want your love life to be in the future. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you're going to realize what where you were sabotaging your happiness, your bliss, your emotional fulfillment. It's going to become clear to you. And again, you know, if you were being juggled by someone, that's no longer going to happen. It's the end of the juggling here. Because, yeah, confirming that we have the world here. It's closing a cycle of being juggled for those of you who have been juggled or who have been juggling here. And being whoever, you know, if it was you or someone else, and if it was you, you know, if it was someone else, you know, whoever was being, I don't know, sly or trying to get away with something or not being honest here, or just in self-sabotage, okay? It doesn't have to be that there's any foul play at all. You're going to close that cycle, right? Overthinking even, closing a cycle of anxiety, not sleeping well at night, overthinking things, obsessive things, addictions that may need to be healed that are getting in the way of you experiencing the best love life you could. And these addictions could be unhealthy thought patterns, unhealthy self-talk, you know, unhealthy like insecurities that lead you to a kind of behavior that really stops you from being able to experience this. Like a lot of people sabotage relationships and the ability to have a very healthy relationship because of their insecurities. Like there's this one thing that triggers them and they're like, nope, I'm out. I'm not even going to try and work on this. You're going to work on it. You're definitely going to work on it. You're going to see things through. Oh, I love this. The Hierophant on top of the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of, Cups. Guys, for some of you, this next chapter is carrying you toward commitment. A commitment, a higher level commitment, meaning like a stable commitment. Something to do like marriage, or it doesn't have to be that you sign papers, or something very, very committed in the future, right? It could not happen in this chapter, but the end of this chapter could be the beginning of the new chapter, which is commitment. So the other chapter would be commitment and emotional fulfillment. I'm hearing someone say, I never thought I could be this happy. Okay? That's what this next chapter of transition is preparing you for. Whether you're with someone, not with someone, releasing negative stuff from that relationship, from other relationships, someone new coming in. I do possibly see someone new coming in. But what I see is that this chapter of transition is preparing you for the next one, which will be that one of commitment that will be the happiest. Everything's okay, so in this next chapter, you're going to feel that everything's you're going to stop worrying. You're going to stop worrying about your love life. And you're just going to feel this feeling, this tranquil feeling sinking in, and everything working out in a beautiful way. You're going to start seeing a different flow of things working out. It's like the sunshine after the rain, the sun hitting your face after the tears kind of chapter here. And you're just going to know everything is okay. And you're going to feel like there's a space for you to heal. Debt paid off. So in the next chapter, you're paying off a final karmic debt when it comes to your love life. And the old weight of a habit, of a debt from your past, this codependency, this addiction that is lingering in your energy will be lifted from you and your life. And it's going to free you to move forward and feel lighter. Okay? Affirmations are going to help you through the next chapter. I see you doing a lot of positive affirmations about your love life. And it says to lift up your thoughts and energy and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. So I do see you doing this. And then in perfect timing, and look where it lands on top, the right time to move forward. In perfect timing, the right situation that fulfills you emotionally and brings you the stability that you want is going to show up. And I feel it's at the tail end of this chapter that's going to start the new chapter. Wow. This chapter, guys, look, it's a chapter where you're going to just be releasing negativity. Releasing negativity. And the more you do so, the more successful you will feel, the more ready you will feel, the more you're pulling in this energy of a sweet love into your life. Whether that's with someone you're already with and you're doing this together, or whether you're releasing someone and bringing in someone new. Full moon in Scorpio. This could be happening around I would say the first 2 weeks of May. Here is going to be a very significant time where you're closing this cycle. Closing a cycle, see? Full moon, closing a cycle, confirming that full moon there. The number 21. Okay, so May 21st here is showing up for some reason, and May 3rd. May 3rd is very, very strong for some reason, between May 3rd and May 21st, okay? Crystals, maybe you're someone who loves crystals, maybe you need to work with crystals. I do make crystal bracelets that help you through these transition phases and help you attract certain things, so go check out my Etsy store if you're interested. They're real gemstone, real crystals. So that may help you wearing one of those bracelets for something specific, or having crystals around. The energy of crystals supports you and helps you in your present situation. I do know that, for example, amethyst helps with addictions. And I know more than that, but you can go and check out what each of these crystals do on the store if you want information for that. I do see in the next chapter, you're going to be visualizing and manifesting a lot. See yourself doing well in the situation and have faith in a positive outcome. Those are the affirmations. It's like you're going to get ready for this perfect timing when everything unfolds. Until then, I see you visualizing and affirming success in your love life, and you're going to have a positive outcome as a consequence of this. So pile number 2, that was your reading. Beautiful reading. I hope this was helpful. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. It helps the channel, helps me bring you more. If you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. You chose Obsidian. This is going to be a reading about the next chapter of your love life. The number 39 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 3. So 3 indicates progress, socializing. You could have Gemini in your chart. There's also with the number 3, short trips, communication, a lot of communication. I see you meeting a lot of people. Expanding your network. Obsidian is all about also observation of self. So self-reflection and knowing yourself. You're going to learn a lot about yourself in the next chapter of your love life. And it's going to be because other people mirror yourself back to you. For some of you, if you're single, I do see a lot of dates. And these people are going to mirror things back to you that you weren't aware of about yourself. Like, people are going to be like walking mirrors. Or if you're communicating a lot with someone, that person is going to mirror a lot back to you about yourself that you were maybe unaware of. And a lot of what you see you're going to like, and a lot of what you see you're not going to like. And so the next chapter of your love life, you're going to be dealing a lot with what you see and how you learn about yourself through other people or someone else you communicate with a lot. Whether it's one person you communicate with a lot or a lot of people you date, depending on your situation, whether you're with one person or whether you're dealing with a lot of people, whether you're already in a commitment and you just want to know what's next for you, what's next is a lot of communication and a lot of getting to know yourself through this person. And so there could be a lot of triggering. And for some of you, you're stepping into a new identity, but that's not going to be for all of you. Let's see. I do see a very protected, you're going to be very protected with Obsidian there in your love life next. There's a sense of a strong protection here. After that, the moon. Oh, self-reflection, absolutely. It's like a deep dive. Your subconscious coming out. Your subconscious being revealed to you. Cancerian energy, same thing. This deep dive is going to make you emotional, definitely. 7th house, meeting yourself through other people. Relationships are going to be strong here, and they're going to teach you a lot about what subconsciously runs you. You're going to know yourself on a very deep level in the next chapter of your love life. Man holding a coin. There could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo that has something to do with this, or if you're the masculine energy, you have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart. If you are a masculine energy and you're very focused like on the 3D practical side of life, and money and stability are important to you, as with any masculine, that is the truth, then this message is definitely for you. If you're a feminine, I do see a masculine energy you may be dealing with, or you may end up dealing with, who's going to be reflecting back to you the things, is going to help you learn about yourself, because this person could like create a reaction in you or could trigger something in you that actually helps you heal and see yourself. Now, take what resonates, okay? A very specific message for someone. You could be tied to someone and you feel the tie is basically because there are shared finances here, okay? But anyway, that's just for someone that's coming up here. The number 43 could be relevant. The number 7. Definitely a deep spirit, 7-7, deep spiritual dive here. A very spiritual next phase for you will be very spiritual growth. You're going to grow spiritually from this next phase. Separation. So it could be that you're going to separate from someone in the next phase of your love life, or you're going to be dealing with the aftermath of a separation, or there's going to be a connection where you are in some way apart from this person, or there's going to be some time apart from a person that you've been sharing a life with, or there's going to be communication and learning through a person who you are at a distance from. Either way, I feel a sense of you being separated from what you want in your love life in some way, shape, or form here. Children. Okay, so for some of you, there will be a divorce, and that's something that you're wanting, and there's children involved. Or you are not together with someone you want to be with because children, that person doesn't want children, or they don't want your children, they don't want to live with your children, whatever the case may be. There are a lot of people who are that way. You know, love should be bigger than that, and children are such a blessing, but I can never understand that. But anyway, that could be the case for some of you. For some of you, there could be an actual divorce or separation going on where there's children involved. You know, everyone's life is going to be different. So I try to keep these readings as general as possible. If you want a personal reading, or if this is not your pile, choose another pile. If you want a personal reading, I do offer those. My email's in the description box. By the way, my email has 5 1s and not 4. A lot of people send emails to cosmology1111@gmail.com, where it's cosmology11111@gmail.com. So it's 5 1s and not 4, okay? If you're wanting readings or whatever services I have to offer. But anyway, your love life in the next chapter could be affected by children in some way, or someone's childishness and immaturity. Okay, that could also be the case that is causing a separation or causing dissonance, or maybe stuff from your own childhood is coming out for you to examine, and this causes you to stay apart from someone for some reason. Stay optimistic about your love life. So the next phase is going to call for you to really be optimistic about your love life, okay? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So regardless of what happens in the next chapter, stay optimistic, because only positive thinking can bring you romance. Because if you're thinking, like, if everything's very heavy and the thinking is very heavy, then you're not able to attract romance, because romance, normally you attract romance when you're feeling lighthearted, fun. You can't really have fun if you're being serious, right? It's just two opposite ends of the spectrum of vibration, like where heaviness is down here and fun is up here, and fun is next to romance, where heaviness is next to burdens and worries, and you can't really have romance while you're so serious. And we have unrequited love. So maybe you're dealing with an unrequited love situation. This unrequited love could be love for self, where you're not loving yourself enough. And what was being reflected to you is that by not loving yourself enough, you're attracting in connections that make you feel unloved as well. And it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Therefore, some of you are going to decide to split. Okay? Because your subconscious is your actions are coming out and you can't hold them back any longer. It's like your subconscious is vomiting someone out of your system, quite literally. And this could be someone you've been sharing a home with, a life with. Again, it can be, we're going to see what comes out here, camera. But again, you're also like reminiscing, looking at the past. learning from the past, and those past, some memories are good, some memories are not that good. You're learning from stuff that has happened in the past. So it's like next chapter, you're looking back. You're looking back and you're closing a cycle here. And looking back, heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. So while you're closing a cycle with something unrequited where there's not enough attraction or chemistry in the past here, you're also welcoming the one. You're opening your heart to someone and getting together with someone because that is the perfect key to your lock, or you're the perfect lock to their key, or you're the perfect key to their lock. Take it as it resonates. So it's kind of this funny feeling where you're neither here nor there. You're separating, but you're also looking forward to the future. Coffin. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely an ending. The number 19 could be relevant, the number 1. But it also, this ending, number 1 brings a new beginning. We have the 1, the 9. 9s are endings, 1s are new beginnings. So an ending that brings almost like an immediate new beginning here. And now, again, I told everyone on this channel on several of my readings, don't be scared of this coffin. I do not predict tragedies. First of all, I don't see them because I ask for them to be not come into my energy field at all. And even if I did see them, I would never communicate them. So this is like a metaphorical death, okay? It's an ending that brings a new beginning. A courthouse. This ending could have something to do with legal system, right? Like divorce being finalized, something like that. Again, right? That it is what it is for some of you. For others of you, it could end with a contract. Something from your past here. The number 23, the number 5, it's like legal documents that are signed that bring change, okay? Sugarlight, it could be relocation or something like that. Sugarlight, and it says originality, forgiveness, and unconditional love. So it's a chapter where you're working on forgiveness of self, forgiveness of someone else who may have triggered you, who may have mirrored a lot of things back to you. Maybe you did this to each other, maybe even grew a little bit old together. Not too much, maybe you just aged together in some way, or you just spent a lot of long time together, and you're going to be forgiving yourself, letting each other go, possibly, or forgiving each other and transforming this connection from an unrequited situation, maybe bringing the spark back. We're going to see what the tarot cards say for those of you watching for different, but again, it's also bringing in this energy of unconditional love here. So there's unconditional love being poured into your life after what has been unrequited love. Maybe because there was just too many wounds between the two of you, and you're healing those wounds and turning unrequited love into unconditional love. Or you're letting go of an unrequited love due to wounds, and you grew from each other, grew apart, and now it's time to welcome in the unconditional kind of love if that was not able to happen between you and someone else. Sugarlight helps everybody who has felt like they did not belong feel loved and supported. So you're coming out of a phase where you didn't feel loved, you didn't feel like you belonged there, you didn't feel supported, right? Either you're moving together into a phase where you both learn to support each other and learn about what unconditional love is, and you feel like you belong, you feel loved, or you're letting go of someone who doesn't make you feel loved and you move on with someone who does, right? Take it as it resonates. Vibrating violet rays of unconditional love. Sugarlight brings light workers down to earth, opening them up to share their gifts while staying grounded on planet Earth. Maybe you are light workers. For overthinkers and worriers, Sugarlight alleviates issues of the mind. So if you've been worrying, overthinking, you're going to alleviate your mind from all this overthinking, allowing you to focus on what's truly important. So your focus is going to shift from worries and fear-based thinking to focusing on, wait a second, what is truly important here? And once you make that shift, your love life shifts as well, from unrequited love to unconditional love. Living your truth. Sugarlight facilitates forgiveness, so forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of others, for those that have hurt you, including yourself. Open your heart to what's possible by letting go of what no longer serves you. This is your next phase here. You could have Jupiter in Virgo or Sagittarius, or you could just have strong Virgo or Sagittarius placements, or none, maybe Libra, Cancerian, and Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo maybe. Gemini could be in your chart. Okay, the butterfly. It's like with the butterfly here, you're transforming. And because you're transforming, things can no longer stay the way they are. You either leave or things change, right? That's what I'm seeing. You either leave or things change. And so that's the next phase. You're going to be very vocal about your needs. You're going to be very adaptive. You are going to be very flexible as well. So it's like a time, the next chapter is a chapter of change. For some of you, you're going to be dating a lot of people, again, with this Gemini energy. Yeah, that could be the case for some of you. Ascendant. It's like you're going to ask yourself, who am I? Who do I want to be? What kind of relationship do I want to be in? Is this a relationship? Can we transform this? Is it another relationship? What do I have to do to be in that energy? Right? And so it could be that you change your wardrobe, you change your hair, the way you look, your makeup, your mission statement's going to change. Something about you is going through a deep transformation. And because of that, it's going to show externally. It's going to affect your love life in a way that that person either stays or goes. And we have the key to this lock. Whoever stays or go, and we have this lock here, which came out in the key and the lock came out in this card here. Whoever stays or goes, it's going to be who is aligned with who you are truly at your core. It's going to be a spiritual connection, right? No more unrequited BS. No more of that crap. Sorry. Sagittarius. So someone here could have Sagittarius in their chart. There could be a lot of traveling with someone, or to see someone, or to bridge a gap of a distance here. If there was a separation from someone you were at a long distance from, there will be travel, okay? I do see that. So that time apart is going to be closed. The gap will be closed. But I'm seeing Gemini Sagittarius axis. So you could be dealing with someone who has an opposite sign from your Venus sign. Let's say one of you has Gemini Venus, the other one has Sagittarius Venus. Or Mars Venus, Gemini Sagittarius, or a Moon Gemini Sagittarius, or a Moon Mercury, that kind of thing. It's like opposites attract, different but complementary, that kind of energy here. And with the 7th house, that is the 7th house, 1st house axis that I'm seeing here very specifically. Or you could have one could have your sun in Gemini, and the other one could have your sun in Sagittarius. Take what resonates. Square. Yeah, I mean, the next chapter is going to be challenging. It's going to be tense. It's going to be feeling like a lot of pressure, or a lot of pressure is being put on you. And to break free from this unrequited energy, it's going to help you ask all these questions to yourself. Why do I stay in unrequited connection? Why can't I work on this? Why can't I transform this? Why can't I move on to unconditional love? A lot of questions will be challenging you, and it'll be a big challenge for you to overcome in this next. But at the same time, you feel pressured into making or breaking it, basically. And it's going to be a struggle, but you're going to work it out. For some of you, you're going to reconcile. Others of you, you're going to feel hurt by someone. But it's definitely going to contribute to bringing you toward the situation that is right for you in love, okay? The sword. Absolutely. You're going to be separating the weeds from... the healthy weeds from the toxic weeds, kind of thing. You're going to see clearly. It's like truth will be very clear, and you're going to cut out anything you don't want out of your love life. You're also going to be cutting out a lot of toxicity within yourself, and separating yourself from what matters, and focusing on what matters and what you want, and moving toward that energy. The number 62 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. And whatever you separate from and wherever you move, you're moving toward stability here, okay? And abundance when it comes to your love life. Page of Pentacles, it's like a new chapter, a new journey. It could involve relocation, okay? Or dealing with someone who is, there could be an age gap here, or from a different culture, or who lives in a different place. But you could be relocating to a different place. There's something new here that is, your practical life is going to change as well. Like, the way your 3D life has been is going to change in a big way. This could also be a child here, so you could have a child. Ace of emotions, a new emotional beginning. Maybe for you and your child, because we do have children there, where it's just you and your child. And maybe you meet someone new, very possibly, or the Hermit. The next chapter of love is going to definitely be one about self-love. That much I do see. It's going to be about self-love for sure, and closing a cycle, and connecting to your higher self and closing the cycle here. Page of Pentacles, yeah. This next chapter is going to be one where you're going to want to spend a lot of time alone. But again, your heart is filled with love. But I do see a new beginning here, maybe with someone who has strong Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart. Could have all the other signs that I've mentioned before, or you could. And if you're this masculine energy, you're having a new emotional beginning, even though you're not showing too much of your feelings or being very expressive of these feelings. But look, it's bliss, okay? Your next chapter is because you decide to retreat to connect to your higher self. You're creating this bliss with someone. Maybe it's a secret and you start living together in secret, or you create this foundation together where it's just the two of you and you don't involve anyone else, very possibly. But you're creating the stable foundation to either live together or you have to relocate somewhere, and it's going to be blissful and it's going to be very, very stable and happy. Temperance, higher level soulmates, definitely. It's for some of you, this is like delayed gratification. It was a long time coming. You were patient about this. There was divine timing. But divine timing is here in this next chapter. And I feel it's coming at the tail end of this chapter, where there is some form of stability and commitment here between two people who could be at a distance in the world, and you finally ground things in the physical, okay? Where there could be world travel involved here. Because there's maybe a situation where you either travel together and you fix your unrequited love situation, turn into an unconditional love situation by relocating together. Maybe that's the answer. Or you separate from someone and you close the gap with someone who is a distance, who is your wish fulfillment, higher level soulmate. Take what resonates, okay? You know the truth. We have daughters. Some of you could have a daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. So for some of you that is the case, doesn't have to be. We have children, so children are definitely a factor here. So your next chapter, with that Cancerian, that moon energy, it could be that you're having a child with someone you're married to, and you learn about unconditional love through that child or those children. So that's a very positive message and a twist, and that adds happiness to your life and joy. And like it's no longer just you and your person, and that intensifies the connection between the two of you. Emotional healing. For those of you who are separating, the child, if you're having children, this child is going to be very emotionally healing, and it's going to bring a lot of joy to your household. For those of you who are separating, then this means that there will be a lot of emotional healing, and you will be able to bring bliss to your home, okay, to your family anyway. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings in love. So maybe you are healing from something old and you're with someone new, and you're having a child here that's going to be adding to your emotional healing. Dietary change could be also the result of this healing here. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. Maybe as you step into a new phase, maybe changing your diet is the way to heal your relationship, even to heal your relationship with your children. Or as you let go of something unhealthy, you then choose to take better care of yourself. As you heal emotionally, you start changing your habits. But look, your dreams need a practical plan, so you need to close a cycle and have a plan for the future, is what I'm seeing here. And moving forward with a plan. Full moon in Taurus, so mid-November could be relevant to you here with closing a cycle, okay? Solar plexus chakra. The next chapter of your love life, you're going to feel safer. You're going to feel more empowered. You're going to feel more confident as well. You could be feeling very, very strong, like going to the gym, changing your diet, or maybe you do this together with your partner and you end up improving things between you, or because you're having children, you're thinking about how you can strengthen your body and your mind and your soul in a way that you can receive these children healed emotionally. For some of you, you're going to be attending workshops, seminars, to learn about how you can improve your relationship, how you can improve your relationship with your children, how you can overcome and move into life after a divorce. And so that's going to be your next chapter, pile number 3. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you for watching, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. If you'd like to be notified of future uploads here on the channel, just hit that bell for notifications. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Until next time.